Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to start by thanking Todd and his team at Community Futures Middlesex for inviting me to close off today's event in celebration of International Women's Day. I am proud to call London my home and am pleased to be part of today's program. I also want to recognize that I am joining you on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, Lenape, Huron-Wendat, and Attawandaron peoples. We respect and honor our nearby Indigenous nations, such as the Chippewa of the Thames First Nation, Oneida Nation of the Thames, and Munsee Delaware Nation. It is clear that we are in the midst of an unprecedented time that has introduced significant challenges and changes for Canadians, for businesses, and for our economy. We also know that the pandemic has been incredibly hard for women entrepreneurs and continues to challenge business owners in profound ways. Some of the long-standing barriers that women and underrepresented entrepreneurs were already facing, including difficulty accessing capital and fewer business supports, have been exacerbated by the pandemic. Women are also more likely to be represented in some of the hardest hit sectors, including hospitality, retail, and service sectors, and have disproportionately taken on the unpaid work within the home. If there's anything I want you to take away from my message, it's this. Before, during, and after the pandemic, this government is committed to the success of women entrepreneurs in this country. Our government is working to ensure that the full and equal participation of women would contribute $150 billion to Canada's economy by 2026 and $12 trillion to the global economy. This includes a nearly $5 billion investment in the Women's Entrepreneurship Strategy, with the goal of doubling the number of women-owned businesses by 2025. And through the Women Entrepreneurship Strategy Ecosystem Fund, we dedicated $85 million to support women entrepreneurs across the country. Seeing the impact of the pandemic on women-led businesses, we allocated an additional $15 million to the WES Ecosystem Fund to help women entrepreneurs weather the pandemic, and it hasn't been easy. At the same time, I am amazed by the many stories like the ones you heard today from Sports Clips, Once Upon a Time weddings, and Sarah's Cloth and Accessories, of the women entrepreneurs navigating this unprecedented landscape with remarkable resilience, creativity, and hopefulness. In the wake of these challenging times, times that are being felt by not only women entrepreneurs but all business owners, our government has introduced a number of measures to support Canadians throughout this global pandemic as part of Canada's COVID-19 Economic Response Plan. These programs include the Canada Emergency Wage Subsidy, the Canada Emergency Rent Subsidy, the Canada Emergency Business Account, and the recently announced HASCAP program. Central to this is the Regional Relief and Recovery Fund, which you just heard Todd speak a little about, that regional development agencies across the country have been delivering since May. Here in Southern Ontario, FedDev Ontario is supporting local businesses and organizations, many women-led, and saving tens of thousands of jobs through over $436 million in triple RF funding. And collectively, the 36 Southern Ontario CFDCs have been vital partners in delivering targeted support through triple RF to over 1,700 rural businesses, maintaining more than 5,000 jobs across the region. And that's truly incredible. We have heard from countless businesses across Southern Ontario offering their thanks for the support and expertise of their local CFDCs. As you know, in Middlesex County, Todd and his team have been delivering valuable triple RF support to small businesses and organizations that are central to this community. I was so pleased to learn that almost 70% of CF Middlesex triple RF recipients are female business owners. Strong women-led businesses like Oak and Linen, the Wood House, and Angels Daycare have benefited from the support of this program by pivoting their businesses to invest in their online presence to maintain operations during this time. CF Middlesex also brings together like-minded people to learn, grow, and strengthen our economy right here in London. You can see that in today's event, a wonderful celebration of women in our region, all coming together for a common purpose to celebrate women entrepreneurs and all that you do on International Women's Day. To Todd and his team at Community Futures Middlesex, thank you for the work you do. We appreciate your continued support to women and all entrepreneurs in Middlesex County. To the female business owners in attendance today, we appreciate how hard you are working and we value how creatively you and are pivoting and adapting your businesses to the circumstances we find ourselves in. Keep investing in yourselves and your businesses. We are here for you and we will continue to support you. Thank you. Merci.